A violent and unseasonable hailstorm struck central Oklahoma on the evening of October 23rd, transforming once familiar streets into fields of ice and leaving communities stunned by the storm's speed and intensity. The system erupted shortly after sunset, catching many residents off guard as hailstones the size of golf balls crashed down with relentless force, blanketing entire neighborhoods under a foot of solid ice. The storm's ferocity prompted multiple severe thunderstorm warnings from the National Weather Service as supercell thunderstorms developed rapidly across the region. In Oklahoma City, residents described scenes that looked more like winter than autumn. Streets turned white as layers of hail piled up on lawns, vehicles, and rooftops. One local resident, Cadence OKC, filmed himself shoveling hail from his backyard, exclaiming that it was literally a foot of ice. The video spread rapidly online, drawing nationwide attention from meteorologists and weather enthusiasts. KOCO 5 Chief Meteorologist Damon Lane compared the hailstones to the size of the Oklahoma City Thunder Championship ring, warning that they were large enough to cause significant damage. Data from hail tracking services confirmed that Oklahoma City recorded at least 7 separate hail reports within a 10-mile radius, with the largest stones measuring about 1.5 inches in diameter. The most extensive damage came from neighborhoods in Midwest City, Choctaw, and Nakoma Park, where roofs were punctured, windows shattered, and vehicles left dented beyond recognition. Meteorologist Michael Armstrong described being inside the storm, saying the sound was deafening. Hail pounding the truck like 1,000 stones hitting metal. Residents soon witnessed one of the storm's strangest effects, a rare weather phenomenon called hail fog. As warm, humid air collided with the sudden blanket of ice, thick mist began rising from the ground, reducing visibility and turning the landscape into something that resembled a frozen tundra. Local news crews captured eerie footage of this event, with cameras showing suburban streets glowing under the haze of streetlights, reflecting off the ice-covered ground. The hailstorm was part of a much larger severe weather outbreak that spread across central and southern Oklahoma and into North Texas. The National Weather Service had warned early in the day that conditions were favorable for supercell development, capable of producing large hail, damaging winds, and isolated tornadoes. While no tornadoes were confirmed within Oklahoma City limits, a tornado warning was briefly issued near the Red River, showing just how volatile the atmosphere had become. Meteorologists explain that the storm formed as warm, moisture-rich air from the Gulf of Mexico collided with a sharp cold front sweeping southward across the plains. Strong vertical wind shear allowed powerful updrafts to lift raindrops high into freezing layers of the atmosphere, where they turned to hail and grew larger before gravity pulled them back to the surface.
Mom, look at all that hail!
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Look at all that, look at all that hail right there. And look at all of that over here.
Meteorologists emphasize that although hailstorms of this magnitude are rare in October, they are becoming increasingly possible due to changing weather patterns and climate variability. NWS meteorologist Brian James reminded residents that severe weather can strike outside of the traditional spring season and encourage people to have multiple ways to receive weather alerts. As cleanup efforts continued in Oklahoma, attention turned southward. The same storm system began to evolve into a broader, multi-state severe weather threat, moving across Texas with the potential for heavy rain, damaging winds, and flash flooding. The National Weather Prediction Center placed large portions of west and central Texas under a level 2 out of 5 severe weather risk, including the San Antonio and Austin metropolitan areas. A 5% tornado risk was also issued. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.